Today, the beautiful port of Cape Town in South Africa welcomed American Brad Van Liew as the winner of the first leg of the Velux 5 Oceans Round the World yacht race. The 42-year-old has been at sea for 28 days, having covered 7,400 nautical miles from the race start in La Rochelle on the west coast of France. Battling against high winds, massive waves, extreme sleep deprivation and an agonisingly slow last day of sailing, the native of Charleston has also had to contend with the attentions of the man in second place, Zbigniew. The pole pushed Van Liew hard the whole way, even snatching the lead at one point, but it was a well-deserved victory for the American aboard his boat, Le Penguin.
4 weeks chalk to chalk is excellent. You know, I couldn't have really, I wouldn't have guessed. You know, it's as good as we could have hoped for. You know, had a little incentive here and there. You know, between having to, I mean, Gutek was obviously pushing pretty hard, and there were times when I had to really push pretty hard as well to try to stay in front of them or not lose touch with them, and then. The weather a couple times sort of forced my hand, you know. I mean, especially the last few days, it was really important. You know, I did that option to go sort of north of this high pressure area to stay north rather than having to go south like he did, and that option was very risky. And the risk with it was that the high was following me the whole way, and if I sort of slowed down just a little bit, you know, I mean, it was a 12-hour thing. Every 12 hours, you know, I was in a spot where 12 hours later there wasn't going to be any wind. So I had to stick right with the plan perfectly, or I would have been parked for a couple of days.
Adding to his delight at winning the first of 5 legs in the Velux 5 Oceans race, Van Liew also had the added pleasure of being reunited with his wife Megan and 2 children, having not seen them for a month.
Yeah, we were fired up and raring to go at 6 a.m. and then of course it's always kind of hurry up and wait, and so we got the news that he was within 50 miles or so, but going very slow. So we hung out and wait, and then of course within an hour it's like, get to the waterfront. So it's been up and down all around. The kids are super excited and emotional, and it's been a long time.
Van Liew's victory has been particularly impressive, bearing in mind the American's boat was knocked flat on one occasion, and his Polish rival Gutkowski has turned out to be a very potent competitor.
I think Gutek's going to be one to watch in the next few legs because he was only just getting his act together. So he'll be good.
With Van Liew safely back on terra firma already, the next man home, Zbigniew is expected to arrive in Cape Town on Wednesday.